Okay then, let's go ahead and get started. I really want to finish this up today. Okay. I think we are near the end, so here's hoping. This was a really good game, but my attention span is not what it used to be. But still, like 10 to 12 hours is not too long for a game. I mean, there's some games you can play for like hundreds of hours and not even get anywhere. But yeah, so I think we're almost done with this one. Last time we failed, or rather Maddie failed in this crazy ritual to drain the life force from this crazy tree into Che, who is apparently dead and has been this whole time. Very spooky. But yeah, she's trying to save his life and won't let him pass on until, or is essentially keeping him here more or less against his will for her own, like, I don't know, selfish reasons, I guess. I don't know, we haven't seen what her reasons are. Hello, how is it going? Loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. Okay, here we are. This is on you. Or was it her fault Che died? There's no question. You are a failure. The council's going to take the cafe away from you. And you should have seen this all coming. Episode 7. Ghost. Interesting. Day 3, 7 a.m., the terminal. This never gets old, you know? I wondered for a long time how I would feel if I never got old. And then I tried it out, and I got old anyway. There's probably a moral in that story somewhere. Pfft. When do we ever have time for morals anyway? You're a hellion, you know that? It's weird to think that you used to be, It's weird to think that you used to just be a mild-mannered student. I was just bad at biting my tongue. Ha. If anything, I just hope that I was able to make your life a little more interesting. We've had a pretty good run, mate. I don't want you to feel like I wasted my time on you, or that having you in my life hasn't been an absolute bloody privilege. Can we do this later? Of course. I reckon I see someone walking over. Can you get the machine ready? Yeah. Let's make some fucking coffee. Here you go. Again, sorry for the wait. Thanks. If it were anywhere else, I'd just not come back. But the beans... Jesus Christ. And I promise it won't happen again. Thanks for your patience. How long was I staring at the wall? 15 minutes by my reckoning. What the hell? I came inside from sweeping up the front, and I just saw you staring blankly into your mug while that customer was just standing there. They were being very patient. I have no idea how that happened. I feel... terrible? It's no biggie. Like you told me the other day. Our roasts are iconic enough that we can afford to get away with stuff like that once in a while. Well, yeah, but the context of that conversation was when we'd just fought off dozens of ashlings that didn't believe us. We told them we weren't stray pieces of cutlery. Yeah, we probably shouldn't let that happen again. And trust me, it's not on the agenda. But like I was saying, people love this place. Even if they sometimes have to wait 15 minutes for our barista to stop hyper-focusing on her coffee. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't meant to happen. How long have you been awake? I think maybe 3 days? Good lord. That's bad, yeah? I'm honestly amazed you're not seeing things. Well, I'm hallucinating hardcore. No worries there. Also, I keep seeing faces in coffee. They say anything interesting? Nothing but echoes of my internal monologue. More espresso equals less depresso. I'm sure it's a fun time. It's a blast. At least your hands don't need to be too steady to make coffee. See, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Shh. Anyway, speaking of coffee, you should make some. I'm already like 15 shots deep, man. I think I'll die if I have any more. No, Maddie. I'm saying you have a job to do. Sorry, I feel like you're trying to lead me into some sort of conclusion here, but with a customer right here who I assume is wanting a coffee. Yeah, I've been waiting here a while. Oh, shit. My bad. I haven't slept for... What can we get for you? 1 latte and 1 soy flat white. A sure thing. Feel free to take a seat. We'll bring them over. Man? Yep. 15 shots, though? Really? Because just saying at some point you're gonna hit at some point you're gonna hit a lethal dose. I have some insane tolerance happening here. I think. I hope. Right. I respect your right to make a complete idiot out of yourself and die in the process. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. Ha. Can't believe everyone's gonna know me as the person who killed a boss in a botched necromancy attempt. You know, that's a hell of a street rep right there. Council's gonna be too afraid of me to screw with me. I don't think they're too intimidated by you, fortunately. Damn it. Let's not worry about them for now, though. What should I worry about instead? Nothing? Buddy. I tried. Hey, actually, where's Ashley? Sleeping upstairs. We're not going to get much out of her for a few hours, at least. And Kashan's gone off somewhere in the terminal with Ned. They're around. Somewhere. Good that Ashley's getting some sleep, though. Imagine if you did that. I'll sleep and I'm dead. Uh-huh. But also, she's okay, right? Yep. Just need some rest and maybe a few days tapering off caffeine. Oh. She's gonna be cranky? As a mule. Well, I have that to look forward to. I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun. What can we get you? Now what roast do you have today? Let me see. We've got your standards, espresso, Italian, city. And no, I'm looking for something fancy. Fancy, you say? What do you have in mind? I don't know. Something new, different, special. Artisanal. Psst, Maddie. What? In English, that word translates to artisanal. Thanks. Anytime, mate. I've got a pretty nice house roast you might like. The beans are sourced from a faraway land, enchanted with subtle magics. Oh, what land? Tell me. They're from Brisbane. What else? I'll give you our secret blend if you stop holding up the line. Ah, I'll take it. Go sit down. I'll bring it over to you. What were you gonna give him? I was just gonna take a blowtorch to some espresso beans. Come on, Maddie. What? Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what you mean. I mean, it's a waste of time for you to do that when you've got people to serve. Ah. I'll be right back. Day 3, 10:45 a.m. The terminal. God, you weren't kidding. This is awful. How are you able to drink that without your entire face crumbling to dust? It's so dry that it'd give Antarctica a run for its money. Antarctica is a desert, technically. Shut up. I find it drinkable because it reminds me of good times. What? It's thoroughly shithouse. It reminds me of lost loves. It's very worrying to me that this concentrated bin juice reminds you of a relationship. Oh, I've told you about her. Wait. You're not talking about... Yep, the fugitive. For context, he used to date a demon that was on the run from the law. The one I took in for a few months. I thought you liked her. I did. The taste reminds me of her because it's smoky. Like licking a friggin' tailpipe. And has vague hints of iron. I have concerns, Che. Never thought I'd have a succubus drop by, to be honest. Why, you never told me she was a succubus. Didn't I? I suppose it would have been inappropriate to mention that in front of Ashley. Oh yeah, her head would have definitely exploded. But yes, she was a succubus. I wouldn't have ever expected a cute demon to crash at my bar, but ended up having a wonderful if short-lived relationship. That's actually really sweet. Huh. Yeah. Still weird that the coffee reminds you of her, but I've heard weirder things. If I explained it to you, your head would explode too. Well, you mentioned tailpipes. Ooh, Jesus Christ, Che. That's hilarious. Imagine drinking coffee and just thinking, I should call her. Like, holy shit. Well, that's my break time over. Time to get back to work running a cafe doing barista things. I'm gonna go perform some barista related activities, and you are welcome to join me, I guess. Pfft. Don't forget to water the plants. Water them yourself. It's your job. Busy. Goodbye. Oh wow. Onto the robot dance already? Are we seriously here just so we can be part of a robot fight club? For real? Is this why I was raised from the dead and sealed in a metal shell? Is that the only reason? Guys, I'm freaking out. Audible silence. Also audible silence. Why aren't you saying anything? Guys. Audible silence. Audible silence. Heh. Egg puns. Right, I should poach some of them. Holy shit. Seriously? Is this not a big deal to you? Nah. We only fight if we want to. And it's all in good fun. You're really endorsing capturing creatures and forcing them to fight one another. Sure, why not? It's not like we really have the capacity to get injured or bleed. Ethics, schmethics. Unbelievable. You two are unbelievable. Eh. Hey, is that the sound of someone calling us? I think it might be. Duty calls and all that. Toodles. Do 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 do. Loading screen, loading screen. Okay. Checking something real quick. Okay, where was I? Let's see, is there anything new to read up here? I don't feel like there should be. So I think we're near the end, and we've already gotten everything that was up here. I don't think it said there was anything new either. Yeah, there's those guys. We already talked to them. Maddie's inbox. Do we look at that one? I feel like we must have, but let's check it out. From Janine Annette. JeanBean19@yahoo.com. Subject, Spirit Beacon Leaking. Date, January 25th, 2014. 7:30:58 a.m. To admin@terminalvelocity.org. Hi, Madeline. This is Jeanette from the location down by the docks. I believe we met in person for the first time last month. I was opening up this morning and noticed that most of our spirit juice was gone. I checked the map and saw that you're the nearest location with a spirit beacon. I think you may have drained some of our supply. Honest mistake, I'm sure. But if you could stop running your spirit beacon during peak hours, that would be much appreciated. Thanks, and looking forward to working with you in the future. Jeanette. From Jeanette Annette, JeanBean19@yahoo.com. Subject, Spirit Beacon Leaking. Blah 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 blah. To admin@terminalvelocity.org. Hi, Madeline. Hope you got my previous message. Just wanted to give an update on the spirit juice situation over here. I had several bottles that I marked last night just to confirm the issue, and when I got in this morning, levels were below where I marked them. We're definitely losing spirit juice, and you're the only spirit beacon close enough to be affecting us. Please modulate your use to reasonable levels. I don't think this should be a problem as long as you're not running your beacon overnight. Again, trying not to assign blame here, but please be considerate to folks at other locations. Thanks, Jeanette. And another email. Madeline. We are draining spirit juice over here so fast that if I sit and watch, I can see it disappearing from the bottle. You're the only spirit beacon that is even remotely close to where we are, so we really need you to stop. If it's affecting us, then it's probably affecting other locations. This is completely unacceptable. Fix this now. Jeanette. Another email. Okay. To admin. Hey Madeline, care to explain why you weren't at the terminal today when I showed up? Alright, I spoke with a girl named Ashley who said you decided to take the day off. What a coincidence. I was not impressed by the crying routine you had her do. Honestly, you should be ashamed of using a child's fake tears to try and hide from a situation that you caused. Turn off your beacon. I don't want to be the bad guy here, but if you don't do something, I'm going to have to get the council involved. From Clarence From. Clarence _from@yahoo.com. Subject, misplaced cutlery. February 8th. Hi, Maddie. This is Clarence from the docks location. Just wanted to give you a heads up. This morning we found out that the site manager we recently hired, I believe you met Jeanette last month, was leaving spirit juice in untempered glass bottles, and we had a bit of a leak. We ended up having a bit of a problem with some animated cutlery. We have the situation under control over here, and we're mostly sure everything is accounted for on our end. Unfortunately, this started happening about a week ago, which might be enough for something to wander off far enough that we wouldn't be able to detect it. Very unlikely that this happened, but just wanted to give you a heads up in case a possessed steak knife wandered off far enough to find your beacon and decides to pay you a visit. Sorry about this situation. Rest assured that the person responsible for this won't have any opportunities to mess up anything of this magnitude again. By the way, are you planning on going to M's birthday next month? Regards, Clance. From Matty Zhao. Admin at terminalvelocity.org. Subject, read. Reply, misplaced cutlery. October 12th. To Clarence. Hi, Clance. Sorry I missed your message earlier. I no longer use this address. Please use contact at terminalvelocity.org for anything related to terminal business. Hope you enjoyed M's birthday party. I don't remember why I couldn't attend, but I'm sure it was a good reason. Maddie. She's awful at replying to emails. She's just like me for real. Okay. I feel like that's the only new thing, isn't it? Let's keep the balance. We've already looked at that. Pretty sure. I don't think there's anything else new up here. Alright, let's continue. I feel like we're almost through with this. Then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play next. So I am not sure. Hello? What's going on? Now it's Ned. What's he up to? These bloody things are just... oh my god, that is just not a Russian accent. These bloody things are just... ugh. Damn it, I need to lock in with that. Now who's making a mess? Shite. Don't scare me like that, you wanker. You'll... mate, you don't look so good. This thing? Yes, Jay. It's fine. It's very obviously not. You keep yourself together. Fine. I've only seen this once before. People don't tend to last as long as you or I. And even when they do, it hurts like hell, yeah. Does Maddie know about this? No. She's got enough guilt to deal with. I'm sure she just believes I'm uncomfortable like Ashan is. What stage is he at? Headaches. Memory loss. We had a bit of a chat about it yesterday. Gee? I know. I'm not staying much longer. I'll stop disturbing the balance before long. Damn the balance. You're falling apart as I watch. Like I said, I'm not staying long. I cannot believe Maddie's presumptuousness. Hey, cut it out. She realizes that she's messed up, and she's doing her best to make amends. Surely it's too late for that. I don't think so. Come on. Come sit down. Things aren't that bad. No? No. I might be dying, and I might be having to deal with a lot of pain and guilt, but... guilt? I feel like I failed as a mentor for Maddie. She's not gonna regain her confidence for a long time, I think. In necromancy? And just in general. It's easy to second guess yourself over every little decision after something big like this happens. I'd appreciate if she second guessed herself a little more often, to be honest. I'm sure you would. Anyway, aside from the pain, and the guilt, and the impending death, I feel quite good. Yeah, you sound like you're doing great. Ha. I'm just happy that she doesn't feel like she has to save me anymore. If that's just a result of her not managing to pull off the ritual. I don't feel like it was ever about the ritual, was it? No. We tried that the first time just because we were feeling like doing something risky. Something that could give us a little extra breathing room. Breathing room for getting the counts off our backs, actually. Getting some space to pursue our studies without outside interference. Oh. But even that was just... I don't know. Maybe motivated by spite or something. You've got plenty of reasons to feel that way towards us. I don't feel that way towards you, mate. You know that, right? I had some doubts. You might be a constant needle in my side, but you're also one of my oldest friends, and that means a lot more than any sort of affiliation with a bunch of snobbish prudes who wouldn't know innovation if it slapped them in the face. Oof. That doesn't mean I don't miss the good times we had. We were undermining governments before it was cool. You mean the prank letters we kept sending to Parliament in '77? Subversive pushes for a real democracy. Uh-huh. You know, even when I met you, you seemed like you'd never die. Or maybe this is still Ned talking. You know, even when I met you, you seemed like you'd never die. I didn't know anything about you. You had a weird energy about you. I didn't plan on it, really. The plan was to stick around for as long as I wanted to, and then move onwards when I felt like it. Do you feel like moving on? I'm getting more comfortable with the idea. Icarus didn't want to fall into the ocean either. But everything's got to fall out of the sky at some point. And Maddie was just trying to catch me. You're not actually okay with this. No, I'm not. Lying to myself is easier than admitting that. Audible silence. I'm gonna miss you, mate. I hope you won't forget me. Forget you? I'm going to stick a photo of you up on the wall in our office. Big one. Ha. But seriously, I want you to know that you've been a good friend, even though we've taken different paths. When they caught me and pressed me into service, seeing you again was the thing that really brought me back to life. Made me realize I could live like this, stuck here, because there was nobody else left for me. Nobody who could see me, at least. You know? I won't forget that. That means a lot to hear. Thank you, friend. Probably should have put more feeling into that, but whatever. Hey. You alright, mate? I'm gonna sit here for a bit, if that's okay. Right here on the ground. If you'd like me to leave, just let me know at any time and I'll let you be. Alright? It's a nice day out. Weather here can be a pain in the arse, but days like this, they make it worth it, you know? I love to just sit and let the sun warm me. It's been a couple of weeks since it happened now. I feel like the sun's warmth is the only thing that really helps me pull myself together. Yeah, what you're feeling, I'm feeling it too, pretty intensely. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. A few times a day, I totally lose myself, and as in my sense of self, and also my physical self. But if you plan on sticking around and taking a position with the council, that'll go away. You definitely don't want to stick around as long as I have. Not to assume intent or anything, I just had a hunch seeing as you were talking to Ned. They're not evil. They're just impartial, which is its own kind of cruelty. I wouldn't judge you if you wanted to stay either. There are plenty of delights hidden in Melbourne's dark corners. Ned can show you around. If you ask nice enough, that is. I'm sorry, mate. I've got to ask. Is this helping at all? Because I'm honestly happy to sit here in silence. I thought you'd appreciate a yarn, though. No, it's fine. Alright. So, fun things in Melbourne. I suppose the story starts around the 1860s when I first came over. Learned the language pretty quick. Not that it helped with dealing with the colonials. Learned the language pretty quick. Not that it helped with dealing with the colonials. What did you come over for? I've completely lost Kashan's voice. What did you come over for? Gold. Same as everyone else. And so... Then he shows me these ridiculous drawings of himself wearing armor, like a medieval knight. Always had an odd noble streak in him. Maybe didn't aim it in the right direction all the time, but then he left before I could help him use it a little more productively, and things changed pretty quickly after that. I see. It's never too late, though. Maybe you'll be able to help him rekindle it, eh? Me? Oh, I don't think I could. I completely lost his voice. It'd be easier than you think. I'll have to take your word for it. Huh. Regardless of whether you decide to meddle, do take care of him for me, alright? That man is a lot of pain, and Maddie's not necessarily always the nicest about it. I know I'm asking a lot. You don't have to coddle him or anything. Just watch out for him when you can. I think I can do that. Oh, what was that? You heard that, right? What, the noise inside? Yes. Something bad? I have a rough idea of what it is. No need to worry. I'll deal with it, and if I don't see you before I go, you will. I'll make sure I'm there. See you in a little bit, then. Row Battle Royale. Get him, Cooper. Make your creator proud. Palmer, stop slacking. Duck and weave. Kick his ass. Who, me? That's an order. Alright, fine, Jesus. Ashley. Ah! No knife this time? I mean... What? Turn around. Now how'd this get... Oh. Yeah, it went straight through you. Interesting. I'll say. You should perhaps not do this in the future, though. Most people aren't as insubstantial as me. I'm trying to wean myself out of the habit, yeah. You notice that this knife is slightly smaller than the previous one. I honestly can't tell the difference, but I'll take your word for it. I'll be throwing butter knives at the back of Maddie's head before you know it. Don't worry. Please don't murder each other after I go. Of course not. No, really. It'd break my heart if the two of you stopped being friends over something silly. I won't let it happen. Good. Now, what's happening here? Just doing some prototyping for Row Battle Royale. Ah. That name, though. What about it? I just feel like everything's a battle royale these days. I have no idea what you're talking about, old man. Never mind. What's the story with these poor things? Cooper and Palmer? I want to see if they still remembered Asimov's laws of robotics. And did they? No, Palmer gave me a light stabbing. Oh dear. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I like to give them a little taste of blood. Every now and then. Makes them fight better. Hungrier. Hunger for victory. and blood. And I'm assuming you'd rather them not follow Asimov's laws? Asimov's laws? You assume correctly. Please don't let these mix in with the rest. It'll be impossible to tell them apart. Why would that be a bad thing, though? Because they'd be terrible at delivering coffee if they knew they could use the mugs as projectile weapons? I think they'd be extra enthusiastic. I won't, though. Don't worry. I wasn't going to do it in the first place. Look at you turning into a responsible human being. Hey, you take that back. No, I'm proud. With you and Maddie in charge, I feel like I'm leaving the cafe in good hands. We'll do our best to make you proud, you old fart. What'd I do to deserve that? Getting all sappy on me? If you'd rather me not talk about it. Nah, it's fine. I feel pretty good about it. Good? People always come and go from here, right? Oh. I suppose you're used to it. I think so. I sort of expected to be all sad and emotional, but this is just another goodbye. And that's fine. I'm gonna be sad, yeah, but I don't think this is a new feeling. Unless you're always gonna be around here to some degree. Can't have the cafe without Che. You're a good egg, you know? What? I was assuming there was gonna be some kind of pun following that. I would never. Would you not? I probably would. The truth is finally revealed. Good. Because I'm great and you don't need any encouragement. Good egg? Really? I called you that because when you're around, it's always a shell of a good time. Holy fuck. That was awful. I'm always cracking up? You've got an excellent poker face there. You can see her soul leaving her body. Don't you like my yolks? I'm not scrambling the delivery, am I? Jesus Christ. That was amazing. Ooh, here you go. Let me know if I can get you anything else. Can't leave you for a moment without you being mean to the customers, can I? You gotta stop appearing out of nowhere, man. Gonna give me heart palpitations. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. But you didn't even jump. I'm very startled. Internally. Well, enjoy it while you can. You're gonna keep using that excuse for everything, aren't you? Might as well, right? Well, I guess I'll let you get away with it. How generous. But you want to come downstairs and help me figure out some stuff. What sort of stuff? Science stuff. You want to troubleshoot the ritual, don't you? Yep. Are you sure you want to do that instead of anything else? Uh-huh. What the shit? I don't remember leaving it like this. Unless you let a gorilla in after I left or something. That didn't happen as far as I'm aware. Huh. Oh, duh. What just happened to the building's subliminal memory? And there. That absolute ratbag. Magic caps, exotic charks. Not a single thought for how they're used or for obtaining the proper import licenses, or... Then I have to shut it down. Now question. Oh, shit. Well, that's not a good sign. Oh, wait, was that him talking the entire time? I goofed that up. Not surprising, though. That's a problem for later. Really? Yep. Oh, just look at these magic caps. They're totally fried. Maddie, I wonder if we just needed some really big resistors in the circuit. What would they achieve? It'd just get hotter and then we'd lose some of the energy. No, I think maybe we had too much energy at that point. So if we dissipated some of it during the second phase, when we were trying to transfer it anyway, it might have stopped the conduit from overloading. Would it not be smarter to just try and transfer less energy in the first place? I think we'd have some issues with opening the conduit in that case. Ugh, where'd that accent go? We should have drastically rethought our approach after the first time. I'm glad we're having this revelation now, instead of at any other time. Given the multi-phase structure of the ritual, it's obvious now that we needed to shift it the ways in which we were utilizing energy. Instead of just boosting the amount we were trying to pump into it. Maybe I'm just talking in circles here, but I still believe this is viable. Just maybe not with this equipment. If you got a pen on you, I have to write this down somewhere. I don't believe it's worth it to keep on trying to make this work. I agree that it's probably possible, but... But what? I can't bear the thought of you getting yourself killed by trying this again. You've already gotten close to hurting yourself twice. But I didn't end up hurting myself, so it's okay. Yes, because I took the hit. Both times. And as long as you're trying this, you're going to keep hurting people. And eventually you'll get to the point where you can't bear to see anyone else get hurt through your recklessness. So use yourself as a test subject. And you will die. Get it into your head, damn it. You want to know what it's like to be on the other side of this? Wishing for one more day? One more good day where you can think straight and not have to worry about saying goodbye to your friends for the last time. I keep telling everyone that I'm fine with this, that my time was up anyway. Guess what? It's a lie. I was lying to myself and to everyone else. I'm terrified of leaving. And I'm pissed off too. Of course I'm pissed off. One life is never enough for me. I feel incredibly guilty, Maddie. After failing, any failing of yours is mine because I didn't teach you well enough. Maybe I'm too far gone to fix things, but not too far gone to care. But please give me this. Don't throw everything away. Nothing's more important than this. Just don't. If you want to respect my memory, all you need to do is remember me. My life's work is the cafe, not this ritual. I'll be damned if I let you throw that away, or throw yourself away just to stroke your own ego. My one regret, my only regret, is chasing that power myself. Stretching myself thin to find extra time, and for what? Some overblown sense of achievement? I regret it. And as I stand on the cusp of oblivion, I realize that I'm afraid for the first time. It's new, Maddie, and it burns. I don't want to go. I want one more day. Just one more day. After all this, after you kept me here against my will without asking me, without taking a second to check whether I was okay with it, at the end, I can't bring myself to take that last step without being pushed. Isn't that ridiculous? It's not. I really am losing it, huh? Everything about me is drifting away. Jay, it's not. I'm sorry. Let me finish. I shouldn't have forced you to stay, you're right. And everything you've said is fair and valid and understandable. Except for one thing. You might not feel like it, but you're still the Chai I know and love. Doing your best to take care of everyone. Keeping them safe from anything that'd get in their way. And giving them space to work things out themselves when they need to. I tried to follow your example. Well, I guess I didn't stick the landing on that last bit. Wish I could give this another shot, right from the start. You said earlier that having me in your life was a privilege. Che, the privilege was all mine. You feel guilty for this, and that's fair. But you've changed my life for the better in 1,000 different ways. I think a lot of other people could say the same. I don't blame you. Maybe one day soon I'll be able to stop blaming myself too. I'm sorry for yelling. You didn't deserve that. It's okay. You know it's okay to be scared. You can't practice dying. There's no test run for that. If we pulled off the ritual, it would have only given you a month or two before things started getting bad again. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah. Audible silence. Huh. Look at us. Paris saps, aren't we? I feel like it's healthy. Like eating your emotional vegetables. Now this conversation is more like spinach. As in good in a quiche, or I'd kick your ass if I didn't know my foot would fly right through it, you know. Very fair. I don't know if I can do this without you. Do what? This. I know things feel very overwhelming right now, but believe me when I say that you're the most qualified person in the world to run this cafe. The most qualified living person. You fucker. And I'm the most qualified person to make that judgment, so there. Well, I guess I can't argue with that. You sure can't. I fully believe that you're going to do some great things with this place, if you can stop Ned from shutting it down. Don't fall into the mindset of preserving broken things just because they remind you of the past, okay? I won't. Atta girl. It's something I need to go do. Come find me when you're ready. I won't be too far away. Alright, I will. Day 3, 4 p.m. The terminal. No, not like that. Like this. But you said not to tamp it too hard. Look at it. The coffee just fell out. You gotta tamp it hard enough that it doesn't fall out. You could have told me that before. I didn't expect you to just lightly tap it. Ah. What voice should we give this guy? Hey, is this no, I don't want to do a Spanish accent. I would just say, hey, is this gonna take much longer? I got somewhere to be. It'll be just a moment. It's just a short black. How are you finding this hard? I got this. Acceptable. Hey, that was meant to be mine, right? We're just exploring synergies and working on disrupting the coffee industry. Please bear with us for just a moment longer. Again. No. Don't worry, mate. You're doing fine. Are you gonna make my coffee? Damn it, I lost my southern accent. Are you gonna make my coffee? Actually, we're gonna close up for tonight. What? It's not even getting dark yet. What sort of crappy coffee joint closes at 5 in the afternoon? Basically every place in Adelaide, I think. But we're not there. We're in Melbourne. Oh wait, never mind. What sort of crappy coffee joint closes at 5 in the afternoon? Basically every place in Adelaide, I think. But we're not there. We're in Melbourne. So just go find coffee somewhere else. Unbelievable. What gives, old man? I'm closing because I want to spend time with you lots. Yourself included, Ned. I was just beginning to think you'd forgotten about me. Of course not. How long are you planning on sticking around? Not much longer, you old curmudgeon. I didn't mean it like that. I know. You should all sit down. I'll make us drinks. So I've decided that this is it. I'm gonna head off in a little while. You sound pretty calm about it. I am calm. So I suppose this is... Not yet. Alright. You want one too? Yeah, if that's okay. It's not like we have a shortage of curly straws. Well, in that case... Never say I'm not prepared. Amazing! The man knows what his people need. A rare virtue. Well, it's very much appreciated. I'm just glad to see you all smiling. This shouldn't be a depressing memory. For any of us. Day 3, 5 p.m., outside the terminal. Honestly, it's refreshing to see people's attitudes towards all this. I walked in here and felt pretty comprehensively awful, but being here for this, it's helped. I'm glad to hear that. When you see it so often, it's hard not to develop a more relaxed outlook, you know. Actually, was this Kashan talking? Probably not. Wait, was that Kashan talking? Honestly, it's refreshing to see people's attitudes towards all this. I walked in here and felt pretty comprehensively awful, but being here for this, it's helped. I'm glad to hear that. You see it so often, it's hard not to develop a more relaxed outlook, you know? Every month we get dozens of people like you. Like us, I suppose. If I have the power to help people be at peace before they move on, why wouldn't I exercise it? You always were too nice. Better too nice than too harsh, generally speaking. Ugh. Not sure about that. I'm sad. I'm sad about this. I just wanted to, make that clear. But I'm going to be okay. Promise. Thank you, little P. Audible silence. Hey, I need to ask you for a favor. Me? All of you, actually. I need you to look out for Maddie for me. She's gonna need some extra love for a while. Of course. Yeah. Audible silence. Alright. I know you've two had your disagreements. No, it's fine. I'll play nice. You have my appreciation. Can't really say no, can I? You better bet I'm milking this. I'll allow it. Any chance you'll come along with me? Absolutely not. I've got things to get done here. Can't be gallivanting off to higher planes when I'm drowning in obligations. Well, I can't blame you for that. Speaking of Maddie, where is she? I think she's upstairs somewhere. Stare. Wink. Double wink. I'll go up and join her shortly. Will you be coming back down? I don't believe so, no. Wait. Did I just read that right? I'll go up and join her shortly. Will you be coming back down? I don't believe so, no. I see. Is there anything you three would like me to do for you before we go? Any special requests? No, nothing for me. I'd ask for a special drink or something, but I'm sure Maddie knows all your recipes. You'd be correct there. Ashley? All I require from you is your soul. No, you goofball, I need that. Well, in that case, can I have your stuff? You can fight Maddie over it. I say fight, but she'll give up pretty easily. Nice. Ned? Anything you want before I go? Audible silence. Don't leave me. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Don't worry about it. I'll have to be doing things for you anyway. Running errands, grabbing milk from the servo, you know. Ha. And the sun's getting low. I gotta go in a moment, I'm afraid. Are you scared? Nah. Cool. Audible silence. Oof. Feeling old. Not half as old as you deserve to be feeling, I reckon. Trust me, I'm feeling it. Now, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you too. I wish you didn't have to go. Audible silence. Me too. It's been cool. Definitely. I'm glad you came in. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll see you someday in the future. I'd like that. Not too soon, though. Of course. Ned, I've got to go. Still can't believe you were the first one of us to go. Still can't believe you were the first one out of us to go. Life is full of surprises. Aw, he's got a sad face. I like how expressive they made his little helmet there. Wherever I end up, I promise there'll be a place for you there. Audible silence. Thank you. I'll always be proud of you, no matter what. Aw. Alright, enough of that. Fair enough. See you around, mate. And you. Loading screen, loading screen. What's this? Maddie maintained her calm. His body had laid here for weeks now. Gently moldering. He'd refused to visit again after the first time. She didn't blame him. Can you really expect anyone to be cheery about the prospect of sweeping leaves off their own grave? But she didn't mind doing that job anyway. She'd always liked gardening, bringing things to life. Explains necromancy. Loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. Oh my god, not another robot dance segment. It's totally ruining the vibe here, and I think there's just one little bit left of this. So I know that Ashley built us, but as the owner of the venue, aren't we technically bound to Che? What is the implication here? When he's gone, what happens to us? Huh. We'll be fine, right? What are you thinking? I don't know. It didn't really cross my mind until now. Worst case scenario, we all just vanish. Nah, worst case scenario, we vanish painfully. Thanks for that. Damn it. I feel way better now. We'll probably be okay. Probably. How long until we find out? Should be any minute now. Well, this has been fun. Guess we'll just wait and see. I guess. Here we go. Robot dance, robot dance, robot dance. I hope you won't forget me. Checking something real fast. Okay, there we go. Nobody's in the cafe anymore. Oh wait, we're where Maddie was standing. Are we Maddie now? Huh. I guess we are. Oh, we're going upstairs, right? I think. Nope. I guess we go outside, right? Time's running down. Maybe this is from Che's perspective, actually. Everything going fuzzy like that. No, it's a bus. Huh. This isn't so bad. Oh. Can we walk around here or no? Yep. Here we are. Yeah, that's right. We were Che, huh? And there's our grave. Ah, loading screen, loading screen, loading screen, ruining the tense moment. Hey, old man. Hey, you. Audible silence. How are you doing? Fine, I guess. That's good, I think. Yeah, I think so. Why is this so awkward? I've never had to do this before. Well, even as the one who's got to sweep up the mess afterwards? Not like this, no. Gotta say, I'm a little surprised. I have his way of taking you for a loop like that. So are you gonna... No, not yet. Let's sit for a few moments. It won't hurt. Sure. I'm sorry if this is kind of weird, but... I can't get over this one thing. I'm here, sitting right here. But I'm also over there. You know? Feeling a little conflicted about it. Definitely. So you could say you're of two minds about it. I'm not going to dignify that with a laugh. Can't say I didn't try. But seriously, that's my grave. My body's right there. How weird is that? It's pretty weird, yeah. I don't feel quite as weird as I did when I was helping you bury it, though. Fair? Grave digging. All the manual labor of gardening with none of the rewards. You don't reckon I'm gonna grow into a beautiful tree? Buddy, you're already a wise old oak. Dead wise old oak. Struck by lightning here. So you don't think anything's gonna grow out of me? Wait, did he die by getting struck by lightning? That'd be kind of funny. I mean, this is a... I'm sorry. That maybe not funny is not the right word for this, but you know what I mean. Unless you swallowed a bunch of seeds without me noticing. Afraid not. I don't really know what you're meant to do when you're about to pass on. I don't really know what you're meant to do when you're about to pass on. I'm not prepared at all. Am I meant to be doing extra self-care or something? You're better at all that stuff than I am. Nah, man. Get yourself a bath bomb, light some candles, charcoal face mask. Or yeah, man. Get yourself a bath bomb, light some candles, charcoal face mask. The whole shebang. Is that supposed to sound appealing? Yep. God, I'm out of touch. I made a bath bomb once, but... It flattened a city block. And then some. Goodness, you were such a hellion. That's why I took you in. Because I saw that attitude in you, too. Bomb-making revolutionary? No, you're a born pioneer. When you put your mind to something, you'll never stop pursuing it until you get it done or kill yourself in the process. Ha. We'll have to avoid getting into the habit of assembling bombs then. Phew. Don't be wrong, though. The bath bomb in question was definitely meant to be the sort that smells nice. For real. Just a little bit too fragrant in the end. Amazing. That aside, I think it's hard to mess up lighting some candles. Probably. You think I just carry scented candles with me wherever I go? Audible silence. Audible silence. Yes? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have any. Damn it. Some of you have got some downstairs at least. Yeah, but I'm not going back to get them. No, that's fine. After I'm gone, put a few around, maybe, to remember me. Well, I'll light 'em all up for you, don't worry. Cafe's gonna stink of chamomile for weeks. That's perfect. Now, I think it's about time. What do you think? This one's your call, as it should have been the whole time. Come on, let's have a look at your work, eh? It's always about time. It's very minimalist. I like it. Hush you. Oh, there's words on it. But they're magic words. Ah, the dramatic reveal. Very swish. Can't write history till it's happened. No, I suppose not. What's this written down here? Matt, did you put poetry on my headstone? Pfft, give it a read. We see but dimly through the mists and vapors. God damn it. The font choice here in the black grass. Mists and vapors. Amidst these earthly damps. What seems to us but sad funeral tapers. Maybe heaven's distant lamps. Aw, that's comforting. Chin up, old friend. It's just another step. We just gotta keep on putting one foot in front of the other. No matter where we're going. You told me back when I was a depressed mess who wandered in here looking to hide from everything. You told me that back when I was a depressed mess who wandered in here looking to hide from everything. Throwing my old advice back at me. You monster. Huh. Guess I should stop dawdling anyhow. You do you. I feel guilty for swinging back and forth on you. Being anxious, then eager, then scared, then brave. It's cool. I'm not gonna have a go at it for you. I'm not gonna have a go at you for it. You have every right to feel complex feelings about this specific, very scary thing. Thank you, but I can't do this. I can't stand here and make you wonder if I'm gonna do it or not. I need to do it now, or I'll never leave. Maddie, It's okay, mate. Take a deep breath. Take it in. Let it all out. Okay. Alright. Maddie? Yeah? You got this? We'll see each other again. Whew. I figure we got an epilogue coming, but, oh, man. NecroBarista. Oh no, I think that's it. I think we finished the game, finally. Took a little while. I think that was 7 streams. Not too bad. Would have gone by a lot faster if I was a lot more consistent, which I'm gonna try to do. I meant to stream earlier, hoping to get like a schedule that's like 4 to 6 Central Time, just doing streams during the week, and then maybe a longer stream on Saturdays or Sundays, whichever. But yeah, that was a really good game. I really kind of enjoyed the themes, and had a very like positive spin on like, partings and passings and that sort of thing. It was sad, but not in like a depressing way. It was sad in like a good way, I think. It made you feel things, But yeah, I'm glad I'm not going to have to do any more Australian accents for a while. also that, because my accents are terrible. Anyway. Yeah, it was a good game. I've been wanting to play it for a while now. I don't remember exactly when I bought it or why. Maybe it's just because I thought it looked interesting, and it was. A few little typos here and there, but otherwise it was a really solid experience. I feel like the little robots at the end there were a little bit too goofy, breaking up the kind of like emotional roller coaster, you know. Maybe the timing could have been better there, but otherwise, yeah. Great characters, great story. Really great at like visuals too. I really liked all the character designs and like the environments, and yeah. It was good. We'll watch it through the end though, just in case. I think that's probably gonna be it. Yep, there we go. Loading screen, final, loading screen. Probably. Do 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 do. Oh no, little epilogue bit. I knew it. They've not been cleaning the floors. It looks a little grungy. A few days later, 2 p.m., the terminal. All done. Looks pretty good. It's got the right number of legs and everything. And 50% less homicidal impulses. I think. We're still aiming for 100% less, right? Sure, I guess. Well, it's progress, I suppose. It's too quiet in there, huh? Maddie? Yeah? Why is the ground outside on fire? Uh-oh. What the fuck? I was not expecting this. Oh brother. Wait, who's talking here? Maybe they're both. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Hey, is that? Oh, that's them. You ready? Yeah. Wretched, isn't it? You know what this place needs, pal? Oh my god. Is he cool now? Dylan. What? I don't actually know what this place needs. I was hoping to have thought of something by now. You guys done? Audible silence. I guess. Great. You better pick up that cigarette, Kishan. Ah, I will. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. That was a cute tough guy act you two had going on there. Yeah? Very convincing. An enforcer is required to be imposing. It's in the job description. Oh no, don't fire me. He's not gonna fire you. He's too much of a big old softy for that. I am not a softy. Sure you aren't. You're basically a giant teddy bear with a metal hat. Hey, hold on. You joined the council, Kishan? Yeah, actually. You're not going to tell her now, are you? Huh? We thought we were gonna do a little build-up. Tell me what? Oh, damn it, I missed her accent again. Oh, it's too much pressure. Tell me, you weasel. Don't be rude. Baristas... Oh my god. Baristas are required to be mean to council staff. It's in the job description. He's done a good thing for you. You ought to know. Oh, well, in that case... God damn it, I've completely dropped her accent. I thought I was done. What's up, bud? Damn it. Oh my god. I've completely lost her accent. Come on. I can't handle the suspense. Well, last night we ended up in the archives. The council archives. Kishan went in with a particular goal and dragged me along. Hey, you didn't protest that much. Anyway, you might want to sit down for this. Okay. I managed to wipe your debt. Is this a bad practical joke? No, he's telling the truth. Turns out that there are some old bylaws that have loopholes, and well, you're not going to believe this. But the council allows payments of debt in a bunch of weird ways. Yes, we really ought to fix that. And one of those ways is through the voluntary sacrifice of a soul. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Damn it. So I was able to sacrifice myself by joining the council and wiped her outstanding debts at the same time. That's just, well, that's silly. Huh? So you guys get to do as much human sacrifice as you like, but as soon as I'm doing it, I'm a menace and upsetting the natural order. Maddie. Yes, Nettie dearest? Put your head in. You're right, I apologize. Kishan, you didn't do this just for me, did you? You sure you're okay with this? No, I promise this is fine. I wanted to stay. I was way too afraid to pass on. And I thought the council was interesting, and I wanted to learn more about it. Ned might have talked me into it a little bit, but I absolutely promised that I didn't feel pressured into it. I made the decision on my own. I don't know what to say. Just consider it as me repaying the kindness I was shown when I walked in. I was really, really freaked out, and you all helped me a lot with that. Audible silence. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we're gonna be okay? As long as you stay on the straight and narrow from now on, yes. Cool! Reckon you'll be able to do that, Maddie? Yeah. I'll do my best. No more illegal rituals. No more illegal rituals. Promise. I'll stick to legal stuff for as long as I can. Well, I suppose that'll have to do. I understand that you're somewhat of a stuck record in this regard. I'm trying to make my peace with that. Oh, look at you two, making friends. Wholesome. Well, please just try and keep your head down. I will, yeah. It'll be hard to cause too much trouble if you keep raiding my suppliers anyway. Sorry, just doing my job. Yeah, can't fault you for that. Anyhow, I'm afraid we have places to be. So soon? We only just got here. Well, I told you we were only popping in for 5 minutes. We've got paperwork to do. Ugh, responsibilities. Catch you two later. Thanks again. I appreciate it a lot. You're welcome. Anytime. It's crazy that they have, like, weird hell portals. I had no idea that was a thing until just now. We'll have to scrub those off. Are we gonna do it now? Nah, I'll do it later. Right now, though, everything's pretty calm. So I was thinking we might close up early. Losing the accent left and right. If I ever had it in the first place. Damn it, what is it now? Oi! You better clean that up, you little monster. Is it trying to tell us something? Pointing up. Oh shit. Hey, watch it! Oh, is there a letter in it? It's a plant. What's with the envelope? What is with the envelope? Smells nice. What's the card say? It's from Che. The time for regrets and apologies is long past. All we can do is look forward to the future with a smile on our faces. Don't obsess over what could have been, please. I know you're going to do great things, and you don't need my help for that. This is my last gift to you, my apprentice. You kept saying that you needed this, so I went out and got it. I think that even though some people claim to be ready for what lies next, everyone wants a little more time. Son of a bitch. Che. Hey, are you okay? That bastard just couldn't resist playing one last joke on us, could he? I'm okay. Seriously, a pun? And I can't even give him a withering look in response. He was just quoting you, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Let's go hang this up. That was so good. I know it's just us two now, but I think he'll always be here in some form, right? I think so, yeah. Can't get rid of him that easily. Alright, let's close up. What are we gonna do? I was thinking of head into the hardware store. Everyone keeps saying we need more plants in here. Why stop at 1? Okay, I think that's actually the end of the game. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Okay, well, you already got my final thoughts on it, but yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to be live tomorrow, and hopefully at 4 p.m. or so is the ideal target goal there. It just depends on if I can get my phone to charge up properly before then, because I don't have a second monitor on which to observe my chat and all that. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you next time.